Salut tout le monde, et je suis ravi de pouvoir vous accueillir aujourd'hui sur une nouvelle vidéo interview sur la chaîne de State of Gaming. Une très bonne année 2024 à vous et à vos proches. Alors, petite nouveauté et un peu un challenge pour moi, vous allez le voir sûrement, la vidéo aujourd'hui va être intégralement en anglais. Et oui, je reçois Andy No Souls. Alors peut-être vous ne le connaissez pas puisqu'il est surtout présent sur les réseaux sociaux, mais surtout sur Instagram. Il poste énormément de contenu autour du jeu vidéo et j'avais envie de le découvrir, de vous le présenter. C'est un Norvégien et nous allons discuter autour de sa passion du jeu vidéo, de ce qu'il aime en général, des voyages, mais également de musique. Je vous laisse avec Andy. Bon visionnage. Welcome, Andy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And do you not so cold in Norway? I saw it's a little bit maybe 30 under 0 degrees.
Yeah, it's about 13 degrees Celsius minus here. It was cold last week.
Yeah.
Last week was over minus 20.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's coming in north of France. I live in north of France, near Belgium.
Yeah.
Maybe you know. And the cold is coming. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
So, like I said to you, I have some question, and I want to know who you are and what you do. And
Yeah.
it's my first time an interview in English, so you are my
Yeah.
my first experience. But
That's nice.
I really enjoyed to have you tonight. So
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. My first question is simple. I want you explain who you are.
Yeah. My name is Anders, my full name, but I go under Andy at the social medias. It's easier to people to pronounce.
Okay.
I'm 32 years old. I turned 33 in April. Yeah, I'm educated car mechanic.
Okay.
I work with a Toyota dealership.
Okay.
Yeah.
You live in northern Norway. I know. I visited 10 years ago Oslo. You live north of Oslo or
Yeah,
south?
I live northwest from Oslo. I live about
You are in the Arctic. Arctic
6 hours drive.
Okay, you are
6 hours drive,
in the
yeah.
Arctic Circle.
No, not so much up. I live underneath.
Okay.
But I live amongst the mountains and the fjords.
Okay.
I live pretty close by a place they actually recorded some of the Vikings series.
Yeah. I will get say you when I saw your picture on Instagram or other, and I saw the paysage, the mountains, the lake.
Right.
I feel Viking series.
Yeah.
So you live inside the Viking series in Kattegat.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so you are a really Viking.
Yeah.
And why you go to you share video games and your passion of video games on Instagram or other media? It's a media you like?
Yeah, I started playing video games. I thought about this before our meeting.
Okay.
And I think I started playing video games when I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
And my father, he had the first Nintendo console.
Okay.
So I started playing the first game I started playing was of course Super Mario.
Okay.
And we had the Duck Hunt.
Oh
And you
yeah.
have to shoot on the TV.
Yeah.
I loved playing that. And yeah, and I also had the original Game Boy.
Okay.
The
The first one.
big,
Yeah.
yeah, the big gray one. So started playing Super Mario on that as well, and some Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where it all started.
Okay. So your father share with you his passion of video games, and is a player too?
Not
No,
anymore.
not anymore. Okay.
No, he me and him, we used to play. Like I said, we had the first Nintendo,
Okay.
and after that, I got the I had the first Nintendo all the way to Nintendo 64.
Okay.
So I got the Nintendo 64. Played played a lot of Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, and GoldenEye, all that stuff. I probably was a little bit too young to play
So
GoldenEye.
it's your first console, the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your
I
favorite
got that.
game on the Nintendo 64? So
Oh,
I have some hard question.
yeah, I really like the of course GoldenEye is a go-to
Yeah.
when you play but I remember my neighbor, he had Conker's Bad Fur Day,
Okay.
and it was a really mature the humor of the game was so adult.
Okay.
I think that game was really cool, and I really liked Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and when my cousins came visiting, we played Mario Party. Yeah,
Yeah. You play on Nintendo Switch with Donkey Kong or Super Mario Party still now?
yeah. I have the Nintendo Switch. I
Yeah.
bought that in 2019. I bought it used
Okay.
because all Nintendo products are really expensive, right?
Mm.
So I went on the marketplace here in Norway. We can buy used stuff, and I found this really good deal on a Nintendo Switch in 2019.
Okay.
So I bought a brand new one. It was only 1 month old, with 2 games. It was Super Mario Odyssey and Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I bought that for in euros about 200 euros.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good
really,
price.
Yeah. So I still have that one. Yeah, play. I haven't finished Breath of the Wild because I didn't quite get the feeling of it. But I like playing Super Mario games though, and I love taking it with me when I'm going on trips and stuff.
So you didn't
So,
like the next Zelda Tears of the Kingdom?
No, it was okay, but I didn't quite get the hype, right?
Okay.
But I have the Zelda Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Maybe you prefer 2D Zelda more than 3D?
I liked Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I like that one. It's a classic, but yeah, I like that one.
I bought
Other
the
than that-
Ocarina of Time soundtrack in vinyl last month, and
Yeah, I saw that.
I have some nostalgic memories.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, but if you go back again, after the Nintendo 64, I got the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
I got the small one, the small
Yeah.
PS1.
PS1. Yeah.
Yeah, and ever since then, I've always been a PlayStation dude. I think the first game I got for the PlayStation was
A lot of
I think it was
many games on PlayStation 1.
yeah, I got Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah.
and
It's not
I
easy,
liked
Crash Bandicoot, for a kid.
no, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
a hard game. So me and my dad, we used to play Crash Bandicoot a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, he was better than me at that time. So he usually went through the game a little bit before me, so you get the extra lives.
Okay.
Because I died all the time, so and I liked. I remember, and this is one of the best gaming memories I have. My neighbor, not my neighbor, but my school friend. He lived a little bit far away from me,
Okay.
and I remember he getting the first Metal Gear Solid game,
Okay.
and we played it at his house, and he didn't like it, so I asked if I could borrow the game, and I borrowed the game, and I played it, and I played, and I played, and I played, and when you get half through the game, after you beat
Psycho Mantis. No.
yeah, after that one, then you have to change the disc.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but I did only borrow the first disc.
Ah, no.
Oh, so I had to call my mom. I yelled for my mom. Mom, can we go to him and get the other disc? So we drove all the way to him to get the other disc, and I told my friend everything about the game. Oh, it's so good, and I beat that boss fight, and now I need the second disc. And he was like, "What?" And he was excited too. So he joined me back home, and he stayed over the night, and we played the rest of the game.
Okay. And he
That's
like
a pretty
he likes the
yeah,
game?
he liked
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
yeah. So that's a pretty fun memory for me, I think. Back when everything was a little more analog, and you couldn't have everything in one disc. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think Metal Gear is a new style coming in video games, and Hideo Kojima and Konami have great ideas with this game, and we can find new ideas and find ideas in the second and other games, other Metal Gears.
Yeah,
And
I feel that the Metal Gear Solid games was. I feel that story based, they are ahead of their time.
Yeah.
With all the stuff that's what's happening and all the things that did in the games 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't want to be in the Hideo Kojima's head. I think it's a little confused.
Have you heard the podcast on Spotify, the Hideo Kojima podcast?
Yeah. Really great.
It's pretty interesting.
Interesting to know how he think and how he work on his video games. Yes, and you have your first PS1 and you continue on a PlayStation platform, or you change after Xbox coming?
No, I since the PlayStation 1, I stayed with the PlayStation. I got some new Game Boys though. I got the Game Boy Advanced after a while. But I stayed on the PlayStation, and after a while I got the PlayStation 2. Had the classic games there, all the GTA games.
Yeah.
Even though I was way too small to play the games, but I think I turned out fine. I got the first GTA 3D, GTA 3, and I played and I got the Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty after a while.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just played so many various things. But I think one of the favorite games for me on the PlayStation 2 was probably Jack and Daxter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole game. I hope it's Naughty Dog. Hope they develop a new Jack and Daxter or a remake. I hope so, but I don't know.
I think Naughty Dog should do the go the same route that Insomniac did with Ratchet and Clank.
Yes.
Remake the first game with beautiful graphics and
Yes, and like Spyro the Dragon, it
Yeah.
comes with a new remaster with the free game. I think it's a great idea because we have
Yeah.
a community around Jack and Dexter, and it's important. And maybe Naughty Dog is more concentrated, focused on the
Yeah.
new Last of Us game, but maybe in few years we can have a new Jack and Dexter. If
Yeah.
the
I
players
hope so.
ask, maybe Sony listen.
Yeah. Hopefully.
And
Yeah.
how is gaming in Norway? It's a good thing, or people didn't like, or we don't have a great point of view of gaming.
Yeah. I think it's more normal now.
Okay.
But of course, when I was younger, they always told us to go outside and play, right? But my parents was they were pretty nice.
Okay.
I got to do what I felt made me happy. So if I wanted to stay inside and play video games or play with my toys or whatever, they let me do that.
Okay.
But I also was very much outside. I was always I was always like to wander around and go in the forest and stuff and play with my neighbors.
Okay.
But with video games, I feel back in the late 90s and early 2000s, I feel like it was many places that video games was it was not so normal, right?
Okay, it's more considerate by people. Okay.
Yeah, to sit inside and play video games all the time. So I remember when I was visiting my friend, when we were sitting there and playing video games, his mom always came up to us and said, okay, now you've been playing for 2 hours. Now you have to go outside because your eye's gonna turn square, right? Because you looked on the screen so much. So then we had to go outside and play for a while and come back in, and okay, then we can play a little bit more. But now these days, I feel gaming is turned out to be such a huge spectrum in the community, right? So you have esports and and I feel especially after the pandemic, I think more grown-ups then actually noticed how important gaming is.
Yes.
Because you stayed in touch with your friends through gaming.
Yeah.
So I think gaming, like in Norway or any other place in the world, that gaming has become more acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we are the last generation because we have the same age, and we are the last generation. We are considered as a nerds when we were a boy and a little boy. Now you can find a little girl or little boy playing in Nintendo Switch with his parents, because parents are playing in video games too. So it's more easier for a little boy and women to play and to be integrate in a group. I think it's a lot is different, maybe, but you say in Norway it's more normal, but for me in France it's not the same thing. I think in France when video games give good thing, so video games is good, we have to play video games. But when we have a drama, we have a problem, and the man kills someone or other thing, and he plays video game, or he played GTA when he was a child. so video games is bad. We don't have to play video games, and I hope the point of view have to change, but it's more difficult in France.
Yeah, it was like I told you earlier that I started playing GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
I think I was about 6 or 7 years old when I started playing GoldenEye, right? And
I think it's not the good Peggy.
Yeah, and afterwards I got the PlayStation 2. You got GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. And there's been done a lot of studies on bad behavior in kids and violent games.
Yeah,
and there's no connection.
Yeah,
They have proved many times that bad behavior or violence in people who play video games, there's no connection.
No, I think it's video games. Maybe an addiction, but read a lot. It's an addiction. Do a sport a lot. Many hours of day is to an addiction. I think parents have to have a good education, and video games have no problem.
Yeah.
So maybe if you play in GTA 5 with a 5 years old boy,
of course.
Okay.
I have a friend, my best friend here in the town where I live. He has he is a gamer himself.
Okay.
He's 10 years older than me, but he is my best friend ever. And he has 5 kids.
Okay.
Yeah. The oldest one is 15, and the youngest one is 3.
Okay.
And they all love playing video games, but he won't allow them to play rated R games or 18+ games, right? So he has 4 girls and one boy. And the boy, he asked me recently when I was visiting them, and he came up to me and whispered in my ear, and he asked me, "Can you please convince my dad to let me buy Grand Theft Auto, because I want to play it." But yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of children here as well who likes to play video games.
Yeah,
of course. But my friend don't let them play. He don't let them play GTA or Doom or violent game as that. But
or Resident Biohazard.
But they love playing video games, and they have their own YouTube channel and everything. So I used to be there sometimes and play video games with them.
Okay.
So we play co-op games and like more child games. So yeah. So it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's very important with parents to share video games. I have two children too, and my big one have 5 years old, and she discovered at this moment Nintendo Switch with Super Mario Party, and we discover Mario, Luigi, Peach, and we can see the stars on their eyes, because she can do something with her hands and see on the screen their action, and it's really I like to see her to discover video games. But I have some mature games, and I prefer to hide this game, and she can't see anything about my game, because it's not for her.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you play some mature games? I can see I saw a few minutes ago you play Lethal Company.
Yeah. A colleague of mine, he gave me a call, and he asked if I want to play Lethal Company. I don't have a gaming PC. I have a laptop where I'm talking to but it's a gaming PC. It's 5 years old.
Okay.
It's okay, and Lethal Company doesn't require much specs on the PC to play
Okay.
anyways. So yeah, so we play now and then, play together with some friends, and it's really fun, and it's scary as well because there's so much different monsters all over the place. But
And
yeah,
monster
I play.
hide in the black room.
Yeah, it's really fun. And if you don't have the flashlights, you have to get money in the game to buy flashlights or walkie-talkies. And if you don't have the flashlight, it's
Okay.
so dark. It's pretty funny. But I play other games as well. I play almost everything, but I never liked sport games.
Okay.
I don't play FIFA or NBA. Yeah, that kind of sports games. I like racing games though.
Okay.
Because I'm a car mechanic, so I like cars.
And you prefer Forza Horizon or Gran Turismo? Or other one?
And that's a hard one. I have a Xbox One as well. I bought the Xbox One last summer because I want to play Starfield.
Okay.
So I got one used as well, really good price. And I think Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon.
Okay.
I think those are the best racing games, to be honest. I actually got a code from PlayStation Norway.
Okay.
I got a code from them to the Gran Turismo 7 game.
Yeah.
It's a good game, but I feel like in some on some places they're a little bit behind.
Okay.
Forza, but it's a good game. It's a good game.
They launch the compatibility with PSVR 2, and I think it's a good thing for Gran Turismo 7 game.
Yeah, my girlfriend, who she's a PlayStation ambassador, and she got the PlayStation VR 2 from them. I haven't tried Gran Turismo VR yet, actually, but I did play the Forbidden Horizon Call of the Mountain. Yeah, and it was pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. And yeah.
Have you played have you played with kayak game in PSVR 2? I think we have you can have a small pace a small navigation in madness in a sea in mad sea and you I think it's look like your mountain between. I think it's in Norway too.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have to swim and to do an action to keep to go the goal and win your race. But I think you can like this game, but if you are sick with PSVR 2, it's not for you.
No, okay. No, I don't get motion sickness that much. But I have I played one of my favorite games on PlayStation or the game franchise is Borderlands.
Okay, and Borderlands
Yeah, me and my girlfriend, Borderlands has been like the game that me and her play.
Okay.
When I first met my girlfriend, I asked her if she'd when I first met her, I was looking for games to play together with her.
Okay.
So I asked her if she had played the Borderlands games before.
Okay.
And she hadn't, and then I bought the the Borderlands collection for her. So we played the first one together. We got the platinum trophy on that one, and then we played the second one, and platinum trophy, and just before Christmas last year, we got the platinum trophy on the Borderlands 3.
Okay, and
now we're playing the DLCs on the game.
okay, and I think I saw a PlayStation publication on X, and PlayStation says Borderlands come on PSVR 2.
Yeah, you have the Borderlands 2. You can play that on the first VR headset as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I bought the Borderlands 2 on the first PlayStation VR, and I could play just an hour.
Okay.
And I got so sick because I was standing up.
Yeah, and it's so nervous.
It was so much stuff happening, and I got so motion sickness. I just had to turn it off, and I haven't played it since.
Okay, and
but racing games VR is okay though.
What? Yeah.
And
it looks like you are in your car.
Yeah, and I feel like when I'm sitting down, it's more okay to not be motion sickness. Okay. Yeah.
And you have you are waiting from new experience of on PSVR 2. You want some game?
I did see a review on a new fantasy VR game.
Max Mustard. No.
Yeah, maybe.
But I shared it on my Instagram maybe yesterday, and it's an Australian game. It looks like Astro Playroom.
Yeah, right. But the game I'm talking about, it's a fantasy game.
Okay.
Like it's a fully open world. You can go around and do everything, but it's not been announced for PlayStation VR 2 yet. It's only on the PC.
Okay.
But I read the reviews on IGN. They got the 10 out of 10, so it was a really good VR game. I haven't watched so many games on VR lately, to be honest. So I don't know how many games there are or what games to come on VR. I mainly play. Now I play on my PS5.
Okay.
So I started. I bought some games on Black Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, because I finished playing the Alan Wake remastered. And then I played the Control.
Okay, and you played the second Alan Wake or not?
No, not yet.
Anymore.
Not yet.
Okay.
And after I finished playing Control, because I played the first Alan Wake game remastered, and then I played Control.
Yeah.
Because it's in the same universe, right?
Yeah. Yes. And you have some element in Alan Wake 2.
Yeah. And I haven't bought Alan Wake 2 yet, but I really wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay, so it's a long game.
So I have started playing that one. So I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy for 15 hours now, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love exploring the world, right?
Yeah.
So I just go and explore the map and do all of the other stuff than the main quest.
And you have a lot of point of interest you discover around the map.
Yeah, so huge. I was when I was playing, I was like checking the map, and I was zooming out. Wow, it's big, and it's got bigger and bigger. Wow, it's a big game.
Yeah, when you start, you come in Hogwarts, and then you go to
Hogsmeade.
Yeah, and
the little town.
Yeah, the little town, and like you said, when you played 10 or 15 hours we play this zone, and you you zoom on the map, and you can see around you you have a lot of things you have to do.
Yeah. So and I was thinking about maybe doing a platinum trophy on that game as well, but I think I have to just play the game, enjoy the game, play the game, and finish the game, and because there's so much collectibles and so much to do, and I'm afraid it would take too long time. So maybe I take platinum another time, but I think first I'm just gonna play the game, finish the game, and maybe buy Alan Wake 2 after that one.
Okay, so you are.
There are too many games. I have so many games in my backlog that I can't take platinum on every game because it takes too much time, and and there's so much games now that I want to play, so I just try to enjoy the games as they are, and finish the story and maybe some side quests and stuff, and play the next one.
Okay, platinum on Alan Wake 2 is more easier.
Yeah.
I think maybe if you you check every zone and every collectible you can have in the first run.
Okay.
And maybe if you run your first game, you have to do a second run, but it's pretty easy.
Okay. Yeah.
So you are a player who want to have a platinum trophy on each game, or you prefer to finish a game before to start another one?
Yeah, I like, because maybe 5 years ago or something, I started playing one game, and then it came a new game. Oh, I want that game as well, and I bought that game, played that one for a little while, and I bought another game, and suddenly I have many games that just started and never finished.
Okay.
So I started actually last year. I was said to my girlfriend that now I just have to finish the game I have. So I started playing the games I had, start to finish. But I don't take platinum trophy on every game. I do take platinum on the games that I really like much. So I really like Hogwarts Legacy, but like I said, the game is so huge and so big, and it takes so much time. So maybe on a later occasion, but yeah, the last game I took,
Spider-Man 2?
Me and my girlfriend, we took platinum on Borderlands 3, like I said, and before that I took the platinum on the indie game, the boat game called Dredge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good small game. So yeah.
Okay.
So I think I just play Hogwarts Legacy for now, and play Alan Wake after that, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe Tiny Tina Wonderland. I got that for a birthday present for 2 years ago, and I haven't played it yet.
And you say you have both an Xbox One to play Starfield. So what's your feeling about it?
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
I started playing it. It was really good, but I got a little bored quick.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like the characters look a little. They don't have any emotion in their face, right?
They're fixed.
And, because they don't have the animations for the mouth here. So I got a little tired playing it, so I took a break, and I haven't played it since.
And you play you play in English, you? Yeah.
Yeah.
because I said you because I play in French, and
Yeah.
in French, maybe in other language, Sarfil has a problem. Character when characters speak,
Yeah.
you can saw their lips move,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
after that the sound after, and it's not it's
Oh,
a really good move,
they don't.
and it's really bad for
Yeah, they don't.
a game like Starfield.
Yeah. So they haven't synced the lips with the
Yeah,
audio. Yeah.
yeah,
So they're like you said, you can play the game in French, but Norwegian isn't typically a very large international language, right?
yeah.
So there are very few games that actually have Norwegian audio.
Okay.
Uh, some Sony PlayStation exclusive games you can play, for example, a little bit more child games like
Okay.
Ratchet and Clank have Norwegian speech if you
Okay.
want, but I think Norwegian speech are so horrible to listen to in video games or movies. If they dub the movies to Norwegian, I hate it.
Yeah. That's why you speak in good English, and Norwegians speak a good English, because it's more complicated to translate in Norway language.
Yeah, I think so. And I've always liked I started playing video games so young, right?
Yeah.
And I started watching movies young. One of my favorite movies when I was young was all the old James Bond movies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've watched movies and played games so long. So I think that's why my English is okay. But every Norwegian, when Norwegian try to speak English, they have this really weird accent when they talk. So yeah, but I don't have that weird accent. I feel.
No.
Yeah, but I play video games in their original
Okay. Language.
audio. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what made you want to share video games on Instagram?
I just felt like sharing my interests,
Okay.
my hobbies, and what I like to do. And when I met my girlfriend, who is big on Instagram with many thousand followers, I felt like, okay, there's a bigger community on Instagram, in a gaming community, that I was aware of. So I was thinking like, oh, okay, there's many more people out there who share the same interest in gaming and share the games they play, their setup, and everything. So I felt like it was more okay for me to just, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, because I don't have to be ashamed of
Okay.
like video games. And yeah, so I just like sharing
And
what makes me happy.
okay. Yeah, it's a good thing. And you have your personal collection of video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What your what your collection contain? You like your collection console video games, soundtrack.
Yeah. I have like now I'm sitting inside my storage room.
Okay.
So behind all this one, I have all my boxes with all my stuff in when I
Okay.
moved, and I have all the back stuff back there. So back there I have a lot of boxes with all the DVD movies and PlayStation 1. I still have my PlayStation 1 inside the boxes here, and I have some of the games, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3. And I in my collection now I have my PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 collection in my living room because that's the games I play most now. And I like to collect, like you've seen on my page, I like music as well.
Yeah.
So I collect the vinyls, and I think I want to buy more of soundtrack from movies and games.
Okay.
I got the vinyl from my girlfriend last year. The soundtrack from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Okay.
That's a really good record. So I think I want to start collecting more video game soundtrack and movies.
I think when you will finish Alan Wake 2, you will buy the soundtrack on vinyl.
Yeah, old Guards of Asgard.
Yeah.
I've actually seen them live once.
Yeah, on the Game Awards.
No, in Oslo.
Okay.
Yeah, but not as because Old Gods of Asgard is a fictional band.
Yeah, it's a Poet of the Fall.
Yeah. So I saw it was 4 years ago.
Okay.
I saw Poets of the Fall in Oslo.
It's a good,
and it was really good, really good. I've actually liked. I heard Poets of the Fall for the first time at the end of Max Payne 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
it's
I've been
20 years ago, I think.
Yeah. So I've been a fan of Poets of the Fall for a long time. It's a really good band.
Yeah, and I think Alan Wake 2 and Remedy give us a good visibility around the world.
Yeah.
I hope I can see this group in some festival one day, maybe. I hope.
Yeah. They don't play so much. They don't play so much outside of
Scandinavia,
Finland. Yeah. It's a shame because it's a good band. But I think maybe now after they've been in the Alan Wake 2, maybe they go out on a tour or something.
Yeah, I think their album on Spotify explodes after Alan Wake 2 because music are really great, and it's your style. I think your type of music. You listen hard metal, rock. Yes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite group?
My favorite group is AC/DC.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, AC/DC is my father's favorite band as well. So I started listening to AC/DC when I was very small.
Okay, I think they come in France at June, I think.
Okay.
On the Hellfest festival.
AC/DC?
Yes,
what?
I think.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
With Metallica and AC/DC, I think.
Yeah, Metallica is playing in Oslo this summer.
Okay.
We haven't. There's been a lot of rumors about AC/DC doing a new tour this year, but we haven't heard anything yet.
Maybe I made a mistake, but I think it's right. I look at and I saw you.
Nice. So yeah. I like various. I don't like. I always liked music with guitars and drums. So
Okay.
I like the most rock and metal and so on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was younger, I didn't like this noisy metal with the screaming and stuff. But yeah, as I got older, I liked to listen to metal music as well.
Yeah. I was when I was a little boy, a teenager, I listened a lot of Metallica, Rammstein, and I realized my dream because I saw Rammstein for the first time last year, and I think it's the best concert I saw at this moment.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
really great show.
I saw me as well. I saw Rammstein live last year for the first time as well when they played in Oslo. There was Norway doesn't have the capacity to have so much people like maybe France. So on this Rammstein concert, it was 60,000 people.
Okay.
And that's the biggest concert that's ever been in Norway.
Okay.
So yeah.
In France, we have some stadium. We can have 80,000 people.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I saw him in Brussels, and if I remember, we were 30,000
Yeah.
in the stadium. But it's really, really fantastic show. And
yeah, with all the flames and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a hard question for you. If you tell me what's your favorite lessons in entire life of video games, what's your favorite lessons?
My favorite game?
Game or series of game?
It has to be the Uncharted games.
Okay, why?
Yeah. Because I always liked I always liked to watch Indiana Jones, the movies, right?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and I always liked Star Wars, and I feel like Nathan Drake is such a he's a younger, more cool version of Indiana Jones.
Yes.
So I think, and I remember when I got the first Uncharted game, I was so skeptical because it was Naughty Dog who made the game, and I was so skeptical because I was always used to Naughty Dog making Crash Bandicoot and Jack and Dexter making more childish games. So I was so skeptical when they went over to do more realistic games, and I bought the Uncharted first Uncharted game, and it blew my mind. I thought it was so cool with all the treasure hunting and it's so much action, climbing up the fortress, and you see the island and everything. And I think the game just got better and better when you played the second one and the third one, and yeah.
And the fourth, so I think it's a summit of the series.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think Uncharted is my favorite game series.
Okay. And do you think and do you want a new Uncharted game?
Yeah, I think there will be another one sometime.
Okay.
Maybe after they're finished with all the Last of Us stuff. They on the end of the fourth one, you could see that you have a girl, a daughter. So maybe you can play as her, or maybe a little bit older Nathan Drake. Sometime I maybe think there will come another one.
Okay.
I hope.
I hope so. Yes. Yes, because in parallel we can have we have Tomb Raider games come and maybe it's a good time to launch a new Uncharted game. Maybe we know.
I like the new Tomb Raider games as well. Yeah. When you are younger, Lara Croft, it's really good games as well.
I think, I prefer the first one, and I didn't like the second, and I don't play the third, but it's the same thing as Uncharted. I think it's the first one was a new proposition of Lara Croft, and when she's younger, but the second one and the third one is more hunting treasure and more like Uncharted and Nathan Drake. I think it's really bad for me. And when you have Tomb Raider and Uncharted face to face, Uncharted is more interesting. I think.
I agree. And the Uncharted has they have a lot more humor. I think Nathan Drake is such a cool and funny character as well.
Yeah, and she said he said some funny thing. He sent jokes. And I think, like you said, it's a youngest Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Without lasso.
Yeah.
And if you send me your favorite lessons, and if I ask you your biggest disappointing a game you wait a lot of time, you wait a lot of year about of a game, and when you played this game, you said, "Oh, just for this."
My biggest disappointment. That's a hard question. I can't I can't figure it out right now. I think I have to think about that
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah.
Think about it and say me after.
Yeah, I will.
And what's your greatest video game expectation for 2024 or 2025?
I think 2025. I think everyone is looking forward to play GTA 6. But this year, I'm excited to. I told this to a friend a couple of days ago. Actually, I'm pretty excited to play the Ubisoft Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah. Yes.
I think that looks pretty interesting, and the Chinese game. I think it's coming out in August or something. What is called Wukong, the monkey,
Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah. I think that one looks really good.
I played it on the Gamescom show on this August, and it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
The demo was 45 minutes. We play against 4 boss. And the first one was pretty easy, but after the second one and the other are really, really hard. But I think it's just to test the demo and to share us what you can do with your character. But I hope they have some more stuff to fight with this boss, because it's really hard.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting because I think it's a very small studio that's making the game as well.
A Chinese studio, yes.
Yeah, so it's pretty impressive to be a game that looks so good to be from a small developer like that.
So you are waiting for Black Myth, and if you don't speak about video games, but maybe console or technology, what's your expectation for next year?
I don't know how much stuff there's coming to the PlayStation next year. I'm not a huge PC gamer, so I don't know how much technology that will come to the PlayStation. Actually, maybe a cool color on the DualSense controller or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe
they announced 3 colors today: black, blue,
Yeah.
white, and red matte.
Yeah.
I've-
I have the of course the white one, and I have the first blue one,
Yeah.
the light blue. I have the black, and I have the camouflage.
Okay. And you change sometime or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a custom control as well.
Okay.
With a guy from, I can't remember where he's from. He's called Game Styling
Okay.
on Instagram. He
Yeah. Okay.
he make
some controllers.
custom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he made me a Borderlands controller.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So I changed them. The battery life on the controller is not that good, so I have the official charger
Okay.
that you put the controllers on top. So I usually rotate on the controllers. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I bought a custom controller too, but I can't show you because I don't receive it for now. It's a DualSense controller with the PS1 style.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have the PS1 controller for the PS4
Yeah.
because they had the limited edition PS4 20th anniversary.
Yeah, for 50,000 million console now, or 25 years.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I have that one, the gray one with the color on the buttons and stuff. And but what I think one of my favorite controller that I have the Death Stranding.
Okay, edition.
Yeah, I have that one
with the hand on the console.
Yeah,
and the baby.
I don't have the baby.
Okay.
But it is it's a PS4 Pro, and there's two hands on the side of the PlayStation, and the controller is yellow, transparent, so you can see through the controller. It's a really nice looking controller. So I was hoping them to make the same control for the DualSense as well.
Okay, and have you liked Death Stranding?
I haven't played it yet.
No? Okay.
No, I haven't. It's pretty, it's stupid, but I actually, did Death Stranding come in 2019?
Yes,
yeah, I think
and the director's cut in 2020, maybe 2020 or 2021 with the PS5.
Yeah, right. So I actually in 2019 I won a contest on internet where you just had to answer some questions, and I won the contest, and then I won the limited edition PS4 Pro Death Stranding. So I won the console with the controller and the game. But I still haven't played the game. but I have upgraded the game to the director's cut on the PS5. I just have to.
You just have to find the time to play.
Find the time, and like my girlfriend said, the game is very long.
Yes. So, it's long to start. I think it's really long to start, and after it's really good game.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier about Hideo Kojima, that he's a very strange guy and he makes pretty strange games. So I think I have to be in the right focus, the mentality to start playing the game. So I'm just waiting for the right moment to play it.
Yes. Yeah, because when you start the game, you walk alone on a large plain and mountain, and it's pretty long to start a game, and I think when you play 10 or 15 hours, the game launch really launch, and you find some stuff, some vehicles, and you start to understand the stories, because before that it's really complicated to understand what you play and what's your goal.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that the maybe the like you said, the 15 first hours of the intro of the game is really hard to understand what's going on.
Yes, I played it on PS4. I think 20 hours, and after 20 hours, my goal was to deliver a pizza to another character. I think no, I played 20 hours to deliver a pizza, so video countdown. So I abandoned the game, and when the director's cut come, I get my save and I relaunch my game, and I forced me to continue. And after that, I think it's a really good game, but it's difficult to play.
Yeah. My girlfriend, she actually have a platinum in
okay.
I think she spent in total 105 hours.
Okay.
To get platinum.
Okay, yeah, because you have to work and to success your all of the mission and of your deliver, and it's take time.
Yeah, I think she told me that the last trophy that she had to get before platinum was to walk from one side of the map all the way to the top with the package, and don't use any. You couldn't use the bike. You couldn't use fast travel. You had to walk all the way, and it was it was a long time.
She's brave.
Yeah.
And would you like to see a remake of a game you like when you were a little boy?
Yeah. Like I said before, I would like to see a remake of Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
And maybe a remake of I actually talked about this the other day. Another game I was really loving to play. The game called Bully.
Yeah, Bully in the like a GTA, but with a little at school. Yes.
Yeah, I love that game. I thought it was so fun.
I think
maybe a remake or a second one or something.
I think it's more complicated today because we have a lot of control with Me Too or discrimination or something like that, and maybe I think it's not a great moment to launch this game.
No, but again, I don't feel like Rockstar Games cares about that so much. They don't take themselves so seriously sometimes, but it's like you said, everyone is offended by something all the time now these days. So
yes, totally agree. You have some project on your life for video games or on personal life for your job?
I have actually been thinking about started streaming some things.
Okay.
Yes, because my girlfriend, she streams when she play video games sometimes, and I've been thinking about maybe doing the same, streaming on PlayStation. In my personal life, I was hoping to buy myself an apartment or house to move into, because I'm only renting an apartment now.
Okay.
So I don't quite feel like it's my own space.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. I want to do.
You pay for something or for something you don't have really.
Yeah. So I want to get my own place to live, I've been saving a lot of money lately, the 3 last years. So I'm hoping to buy some place to live this year, so I can make my own gaming setup and do the things I want to do. Yeah, and I want to travel more.
Yeah, you travel too? You travel a little bit?
Yeah, I like to travel with my car.
Yeah.
Travel and camp with my car and walking on the mountains and stuff. And I'm going to a few concerts, rock concerts, and festivals this year, like like I do every year. uh, and yeah, my work. I've been working on the same place for 13 years now, so I'm pretty happy with my employment at the car dealership.
It's important
So, yeah.
to be happy in your job.
Yeah. So.
And then
No,
when
I
you
don't-
go to a concert, you go only in Norway, or you go on Sweden, Finland, or Denmark, maybe?
Last year I went to a festival in Sweden,
Okay.
Sweden Rock Festival. I've been to that one a couple of times. I'm thinking maybe going back there this year. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I'm going to the Tons of Rock Festival in Oslo, where Metallica and many other bands are playing. Tool, yeah, Iron Maiden played there last year.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a 4 days, lots of great bands there. So yeah, I'm just thinking about my life and taking one step at a time, and
Maybe it's a
things-
good thing to step by step.
yeah. So but I think this year is going to be a good year, and I actually saw 2 days ago on Instagram, there was this girl who posted on her story. She's got a notebook
Okay.
where she writes down by hand, because making more personal, writing it in a notebook than doing on a telephone or whatever. So she wrote down the first game she played in 2024, how long she played the game, and she wrote down what she liked and what she didn't like.
Okay.
And I think that was a pretty good idea. So I think I'm gonna do that with the games I play this year.
Okay.
So I've actually wrote down 2024 first game, and I have written down Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay.
So we'll see how long I take before I complete the story and do my next game.
And do you think about to create a website to share some review of your game, or maybe it took too much time for you?
I did try it once, actually. There's a Norwegian gaming site that's called Game Reactor.
Okay.
And I have a user there. I don't use it anymore though. But in that platform, you can write your own reviews on games.
Okay.
But I'm not so good at writing a lot of stuff. So
Okay. You prefer to play and stream, maybe, and
Yeah.
get negative or positive points.
Yeah, because I think it's so hard to write.
Yes, I understand.
Write much about a game to make it interesting for people to read. So I think it's a pretty hard. And and since I was a little boy, I struggle with concentration and focus.
Yeah.
So I don't read books
Okay.
at home,
You
because
maybe you prefer to listen Someone.
Yeah, I like to I like to listen to audio books and podcasts. But when I try to read something myself, I've been trying to read Lord of the Rings for many years. So I start reading, and then I just start thinking about other stuff, and yeah, I lose the concentration
Yeah.
and focus. So
I know, I
yeah,
know. Yeah, I the thing, same thing when I was a teenager. I read Harry Potter, and I
mm,
read the first one, and after the book grew up, and I saw the number of pages. I saw, oh no, it's too much for me.
yeah, I understand.
I prefer the film.
Yeah,
And I know it's a bad thing because some readers say to me, no, it's not when you don't have each details on
yeah,
the book, on the TV show or the movie. Yes, but
yeah,
yeah, 1,000 pages is too much details for me.
yeah. I feel the same.
So I have
One thing I see,
yeah,
back on your shelf back there, you have the PlayStation Portal
yeah,
device.
yes.
You were talking about technology. I think maybe I will buy one of them.
I have a good connection at home, and think sometimes the portal has some difficulties to connect with my PS5, but
Okay.
It's sometimes. But when I played maybe 1 or 2 hours per day on my portal, because my screen is more too big, and I want to play on my bed or on my
Yeah.
desk, and it's a good thing. Before I bought the portal, I have the backbone
Yeah.
with my iPhone, and the problem was my iPhone have a small battery, and when someone called me, my games was stopped because
Yeah.
I don't I stopped the PlayStation remote, so
Yeah.
I have to connect, and
Yeah.
that's why I bought the PlayStation Portal, and I'm really happy to have it. To be transparent, I bought first, and after some reviews and some information I can read on the website, or I can listen on the YouTube channel, I cancel my order, and maybe 1 week before the launch, I pass
Yeah.
a new order, and I think it's a good thing. I played at this time God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, and
Yeah, the DLC. Yeah.
you have the great sensation, great feeling with the DualSense on the portal. I maybe when you have some many things on your screen,
Yeah.
the size of the screen is maybe too much, little small, yes.
Yeah.
But for all of game I played, I have a great experience. I don't play horror game on this one, because
Oh.
I have to have a big screen to see where is the enemies in front of me. But for God of War, or I play Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Jet Set Radio like, and on it, and yeah, it's a good machine, good technology.
Yeah, because my girlfriend, she got sent from PlayStation Norway.
Okay.
She got the PlayStation Portal, And I haven't tried it yet because she hasn't brought it to me when she visits me. But we actually tried to play, because we play, like I said, we play Borderlands games together.
Yeah.
And we play co-op.
Yeah.
And she actually played co-op on the PlayStation Portal with me.
Okay.
Online, and it was doing okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't the game wasn't lagging or anything.
Maybe the thing it's sad, it's bad. It's when you play in multiplayer game on a player with your cows together. You can play with one people on the screen and you on the portal. You have to play together on the screen. I think it's too bad because people play on the big screen and you don't have a split screen when you play on portal and on the TV show.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe we have an update in 2024, 2025, but it's.
I hope so, because me and my girlfriend was talking about the exact same thing. It's too bad that two people can't be connected to the same PS5 at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to play, like you said. I can play on the big screen and she can connect to the same PlayStation with the PlayStation Portal, and we can play together.
We have a bad experience with my wife. Maybe last month or 2 months we played It Takes Two, and my console is upstairs, and we want to play on the living room, and so I launch my PC and on PlayStation remote, and when I connect my first DualSense and the second one, I can't launch the second DualSense because it's at the PlayStation remote. So I think it's too bad for that. Maybe, and I hope we can have an update to play, and I think it's a game changer. Like Nintendo Wii U this time. We have 4 players and 5 a fifth one can play on the little screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. So I have the last question. The last question I ask everyone is what is your advice you give to someone who wants to start on Instagram, to start on partnership with PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo? What's your advice to young people who want to start?
I think it's important to, first of all, just be yourself.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if be yourself, and don't look at the numbers so much, I think.
Okay.
I remember when I started posting pictures, I was so
focused on the number.
Focus on the numbers. Oh, I have to get much likes and followers, and so I think the most important stuff is to be yourself. Don't try to copy any other people. Show people your own personality and be yourself. And I think just try. the Instagram and the algorithm on the Instagram right now is trash. Everyone have to be certified and all that stupid stuff to even get seen on the Instagram these days. So no, I think just post whatever that makes you happy, and I think maybe yeah, if you do that, things will just come to you in the end.
Okay, okay, thank you. And I have a bonus. My question is, if you have someone to recommend to participate to a meeting like you have to do together now, which person, which boy or girl you recommend, and maybe she or he wants to come here with me?
Yeah, you could ask my girlfriend maybe.
Okay.
She's been like she's a she's a girl, so and it's not easy for women in the gaming industry these days.
That's why I want to share with a lot of people, and not just man. I want to know women, gamers, developers, programmers, and each people make video games.
Yeah. No, I think you could talk to my girlfriend.
Okay.
She has almost 60,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's been doing gaming on Instagram way longer than I have, and and she's been gaming since she was a little girl.
Okay.
And so I think and she's been like not every man likes that a girl plays video games. So she's been bullied online by men when she plays video games. So yeah, maybe she could be a good alternative to interview.
Okay, if she agreed, you can ask to her, and I launch my invitation. And if she wants to talk about video games and what's she love on video games, or other maybe music or books or something else, she's welcome.
Yeah, I will tell her.
Okay, thank you very much for this meeting.
You're welcome.
It was a really good exercise for me to speak in English during 1 hour.
I think you did very good.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. It's really important to me to discover a new person, a new man, a new woman who wants to share their passion about video games and other thing. And I discovered you on Instagram maybe last year, and I love what you share. Your cars, your travel with your cars, and I'm a Scandinavian lover, and my dream is to live in Sweden, Norway, or Finland, but not at this moment. But one day I hope I can live in your country, because like I said to you, maybe New Year even, you say you share a screen with your town.
The fireworks.
Well, it was a beautiful screen and beautiful image. Yes, you have a beautiful country, and
it's a really, especially where I live, it's really beautiful. The video I posted on New Year's Eve with the town and the fireworks.
Yeah,
it's just right outside my house. So I can go up there and I can look down to the town, to the center of the town, and it's just surrounded by mountains and large rivers all over the place. So sometimes when you go and look up there, it looks like it looks like some place maybe from Lord of the Rings or Vikings series or something. Yeah.
You are far away to noise and something else.
Yeah.
thank you very much for this time.
Thank you for having me.
I hope my communities like your profile and I can share you and I can made a discover for everyone. I really enjoy our meeting, and I hope we can discuss on every channel. Where we can find you? Just Instagram, or you are on Twitter or other channel?
I only have. Yeah, I have a Twitter account as well, but I don't use it.
Okay.
But it's only Instagram for now. I do have a Twitch account as well. I haven't streamed yet. Maybe one day, like I said.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about it. So yeah, my social name is the same on everyone, Andy knows all. So yeah, people can find me there if they want.
Okay, thank you very much. And I have to tell you. Have a good day, have a good night, because it's 20. And if you like the video and if you like the content, don't hesitate to push how to say this one,
subscribe.
Oh no. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope we have some great personalities to come on YouTube and on my website. So I
actually went to your website earlier today.
Okay.
And checked it out. So I had to use the translation on
yes.
the phone to
Sorry, it's in French.
So,
yes.
Yeah, but it was okay. So I read some stuff there. So it's a very good website.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I launched it 7 years ago, and for a story, a little joke, but it's a bad joke. The website have another name. That was Games PlayStation, and one day my website have some visitors and my community is growing up. And one day I received an email from advocate of PlayStation from London, and they tell me, please don't use our logo and our name on your website. If you continue, we will be have a bill to pay. Okay. So I contact my the French contact for PlayStation France, and he tell me it's the first time PlayStation send an advertisement. So I changed the name, I changed everything, and now it's a. Today I laugh about this, but when I received this email, I was in holiday and I was a little scary.
Yeah. But at least you did something right, though, because they did see your website after all, so you did get noticed.
Yeah, and after that I write some news and test for us. For them, and I write for each game we send to me and other game, and I made some ads for us, and they blacklist me, so I changed the name. So sadly, okay, I will to quit this meeting. Really nice to have you, and I hope you have a great night, and keep in touch for your girlfriend. So, and have a good night. And bye bye.
We will talk later on Instagram or something.
Yes, of course. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.